Imagine if I told you right now that you could unlock the secret to reading anyone's mind instantly, without them saying a single word. No, it's not magic or some parlor trick, it's the ancient art of decoding human behavior, a skill mastered by philosophers, warriors, and leaders for centuries. Picture yourself walking into a crowded room and instantly knowing who's brimming with confidence, who's hiding a flicker of doubt, who's putting on a show, and who's genuinely authentic. This isn't a superpower reserved for a chosen few, it's a learnable skill, rooted in wisdom, observation, and empathy. By the time you finish watching this video on WisdomWavesAura, you'll not only know how to read others like an open book but also see the world with sharper clarity. Ready to transform the way you connect with people? Hit that like button, subscribe to WisdomWavesAura, and let's dive into this life-changing journey together. The first step to reading minds is to listen beyond words. People reveal more in what they don't say than in what they do. It's in the pauses, the hesitations, the subtle shifts in tone that their true thoughts emerge. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said we were given 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason, to listen twice as much as we speak. Think about a mother who senses her child's pain, even when they shrug and say, "I'm fine." The slight tremble in their voice, the way their eyes avoid hers, these are the real storytellers. To master this, practice attentive silence. Resist the urge to fill every quiet moment with chatter. Let people unfold in the stillness. When you give them space, their inner world rises to the surface, clear as day. On WisdomWavesAura, we're all about cultivating these timeless skills, so stick with us as we explore how to harness this wisdom. Next, trade judgment for empathy. Reading minds isn't about catching people's flaws or exposing their weaknesses, it's about understanding their struggles. Behind every harsh word lies a shadow of insecurity. Every boastful act hides a flicker of fear. When you meet someone's anger with curiosity instead of snapping back, you pierce through their mask and glimpse the truth. Epictetus once faced a Roman soldier who mocked his limp, a scar from his days as a slave. Instead of lashing out, he responded with calm insight, "You laugh at my body, but your reason is what's truly crippled." The next time someone cuts you off in traffic or snaps at you, pause. Ask yourself, what storm are they carrying? Suddenly, they're not just an annoyance, they're a person wrestling with their own pain. Empathy opens hearts, judgment slams them shut. By approaching others with compassion, you unlock the ability to see them clearly. Subscribe to WisdomWavesAura for more lessons on navigating life with empathy and wisdom. Understanding human nature is the next key. To read minds, you need to recognize the universal patterns that drive us all: fear, desire, pride, love. These forces shape everyone, from emperors to everyday people. The Stoics studied soldiers, merchants, and rulers, noticing that despite their different roles, their hearts pulsed with the same needs. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, wrote in his journal not as a king but as a man, reminding himself that his enemies, friends, and servants were all fragile, human, and driven by the same emotions. To master this step, study people. Watch how they act in moments of stress or joy. Read history, observe your co-workers, notice the stranger at the coffee shop. The more you understand the currents of human nature, the less mysterious people become. Their actions, once confusing, start to look like predictable tides. WisdomWavesAura is your guide to decoding these patterns, so hit that subscribe button to keep learning how to see the world through a Stoic lens. Now, let's talk about the power of silence. Sometimes, the best way to know what's in someone's mind is to stop talking altogether. People reveal their deepest truths when given space to fill. Socrates, the great philosopher, was a master of this. He'd ask a question, then pause, letting the silence draw out hidden thoughts. Those pauses often revealed more than the speaker intended. The next time you're in a conversation, resist the urge to jump in. Hold space. Listen not just to their words but to what they avoid saying, the hesitations, the quick glance away, the nervous laugh. These are the pages of their inner book, and silence is the key to reading them. On Wisdom Waves Aura, we dive deep into these ancient techniques, so subscribe and join our community to master the art of listening with purpose. This isn't about sorcery or manipulation, it's about wisdom. Reading minds is the ability to see clearly, listen deeply, and connect with the universal struggles we all share. When you learn to read others, you don't just understand them, you learn to forgive, to guide, and to rise above the chaos of misunderstanding. The next time you meet someone, don't ask, "What can I get from them?" Instead, ask, "What can I see within them?" Because to read another's mind is to see yourself reflected in their humanity. In that reflection, you find strength, courage, and the timeless wisdom that has carried us through the ages. Let's put this into practice. Imagine you're at a meeting, and a colleague snaps at a suggestion you make. Instead of firing back, pause. Notice their clenched jaw, the way their voice rises just a bit too sharply. Maybe they're stressed about a deadline or insecure about their role. By observing these cues and choosing empathy, you see their reaction isn't about you, it's about their inner world. Or picture a friend who says they're fine but avoids eye contact and fidgets with their hands. In silence, you give them space to share more, and soon, they open up about a struggle they've been hiding. These moments of clarity don't come from magic, they come from the skills we're sharing on Wisdom Waves Aura. This art of reading minds isn't just about understanding others, it's about understanding yourself. When you see the patterns of fear, pride, or love in others, you start to recognize them in your own heart. Marcus Aurelius wrote that we're all connected, bound by the same fragility and strength. By studying others, you learn to navigate your own emotions with greater clarity. To understand others is a gift. To understand yourself is freedom. To weave both together is true mastery. So, here's your challenge: the next time you're in a conversation, practice one of these steps. Listen beyond the words, choose empathy over judgment, observe the patterns of human nature, or let silence do the talking. You'll be amazed at how much you can learn about someone without them saying a word. And when you do, come back to Wisdom Waves Aura and share your story in the comments. We'd love to hear how these Stoic lessons are transforming your life. Before we wrap up, let's reflect on why this matters. In a world full of noise and distraction, the ability to read others is like a lighthouse in a storm. It helps you navigate relationships, avoid conflict, and build deeper connections. Whether you're leading a team, comforting a friend, or simply trying to understand a stranger, these skills make you a better human. The Stoics believed that wisdom isn't about knowing everything, it's about seeing clearly. And that's what we're here to do on Wisdom Waves Aura, help you see the world, and the people in it, with fresh eyes. Don't miss out on more life-changing insights. Subscribe to Wisdom Waves Aura, hit the bell icon, and join our growing community of seekers and learners. Every week, we share Stoic wisdom to help you live with purpose, clarity, and strength. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it, and let's spread the art of understanding together. Remember, to read others is to connect with them. To connect with them is to see yourself. And in that connection, you find the timeless wisdom that makes life richer, deeper, and more meaningful. See you in the next video on Wisdom Waves Aura.